Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to talk about my Grammatophyllum here. I've had this for almost 2 months now, and so far I've gotten a pretty good idea of how to take care of it, so I'm going to share that with you today. So, as you can see here, I have it potted in this can. I did this because it was an emergency repotting. I'm sure you probably looked at the last video. I explained it all in better detail there. But yeah, so what I can say about this plant is that it likes to be in bright indirect light, and the temperature outside here is probably in the 70s. So far it seems to really enjoy the summer months of being outside, taking advantage of all of that beautiful bright indirect sunlight. And I honestly just have it on the patio here. So it's on a shelf with a bunch of my other different species of orchids. And yeah, like I said, in the almost 2 months that I've had it, it seems to be doing really well. I water it same as the others, about once a week. I don't give it any kind of fertilizer. I don't give it any kind of like soil enhancements or any kind of thing to enrich the soil like that. It's just whatever is naturally in the orchid bark that's breaking down and giving nutrients to it. And as you can, so let me see here. So far with all these things that I've done, it has actually grown a new pseudobulb here. So this will eventually turn into one of these things. So Grammatophyllums have really big pseudobulbs so far. So there's my fist and there's the pseudobulb. So, I mean, it's already grown quite a bit and the leaves look really good. This one's got a little bit of damage over here, but that kind of just happened when I got it. So far it doesn't seem to be spreading anywhere, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But yeah, so let me do a little bit of maintenance on this one, just to show you what some of the things that you can do are. So first I'm gonna remove some of these dead flowers here, and kind of clean up these nodes a little bit. So you can peel these off. I am going to do that because I think it looks a little better. This flower spike looks a little cleaner if it's done like that. Oh, that's the other thing too. So these flowers so far are still in bloom. There's only a few kind of more towards the back and kind of in between that have just died or starting to die. So it's a great orchid in terms of having flowers that last a long time. So let me get some of this stuff off of here. Alright. This flower is about to die, so I'm just going to pull that one off right there. And here's another one. Alright. I noticed a couple of spider webs on here too. Now, it doesn't look like there's anybody in them, so I'm just going to go ahead and clear those out. Okay. There we go. Here's some more of these little things right here. Peel those off. Okay. Alright. Looks pretty good here. So there's another one that needs to be pulled off. If I can get it. There we go. Okay. So yeah, like I said, just bright indirect sunlight and no fertilizer. Water it about once a week and you should be good with these. So I've heard stories that apparently they can get really huge. Like they can weigh like up to a ton and you need a forklift to lift that. So hopefully by the time that happens, I'll have my own place and I'll be able to watch it grow to that size, because I think that would be just insane to have an orchid that's that big. So now let me see here. Yeah, so here's another few spider webs. There doesn't seem to be anybody home, so I'm just going to clear these ones out too. And Okay, so this is the end of the flower spike up here. Now, the flowers are still going strong. See, as you can probably tell right here, this is what the flower is gonna look like. And yeah, like I said, this is a really good plant if you want to have the flowers for a long time, because and they produce so many of them. Like there's probably 40 flowers on here at least. So it's a great plant if you want to have around that just is blooming or in bloom, or when you get it to bloom, hopefully you guys can get your ones to bloom. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. I've just touched on the subject of taking care of them right now. This is in the summertime. I'm sure you could probably see right here. So I'm going to do a part 2 and possibly more parts after that, definitely about this species, because I would like to go into more detail about where they normally live, where their natural habitat is, and quite possibly go there. So be sure to look out for that in the future. And that's probably going to be a little ways off right now, so I can build up some money to do that. But make sure to stay tuned for that video, because that's going to be epic when I do that. But right now, I'm going to leave it at this one. Make sure to watch for the other one that's going to come out a little bit later in the year, when I finally get to do the tutorial for winter. So that's going to be an interesting experience right there, to figure out how to overwinter this. So I'll catch you in the next one. Y'all have a good day.